Oh, how's it going? I'm just reading a story here. It's actually more of a parable. In fact, you could almost call it the Stanley parable, because that's the game we're going to be playing today. Alright, so I know that was a bit of a cheesy intro, but I spent, I mean, you can't probably really see it, but I colored it in a little bit, like with crayon and I really tried to make it look bad, but also like, I don't know how to explain it. It was supposed to be funny. Maybe it was funny, maybe it wasn't. Anyway, Stanley Parable. So, I've never played this game before, but way back when I watched someone play it, the Matt, Pat, and Stephanie on GT Live, Game Theory. I watched them play it. I don't really remember anything that happened because it was like 4 years ago when I watched that. So, kind of going in blind. All I remember is that this game is really funny and like breaks the fourth wall kind of thing, I think. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. We'll see together. Hopefully it'll be fun. So, Stanley Parable. Here we go. The end is never the end is never the end is loading. This is my favorite part. I'm so excited for the loading screen. Oh my gosh. I actually bought this game just for the loading screen, if you'll believe it, right? Pretty crazy.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard.
That's what I do.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push.
That's YouTube.
How long to push them.
It's a YouTube algorithm.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Aw, good for you, Stanley. I'm glad you're happy.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Stanley's not happy?
Something that would forever change Stanley.
Oh, no.
Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Took him an hour to realize
No one
that?
had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened.
But it took
this
him
complete
an hour.
Isolation.
An hour to realize
Something
that.
was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Whoa, Stanley's having a seizure. No, okay. Alright, so WASD, that's how you move. Very different from the last game we played on the YouTube channel. This is a 3D game. That was a 2D game. Wow, so different. All right. I was watching some Super Smash Bros. Melee tournament the other day, and they were using these old CRT TVs, like the big boxy ones, like the ones that are like, whoa, super thick. And this computer reminds me of that. I used to have one of these. Like, this was my mom and dad's. My mom and dad had a computer that big. So, crazy how time flies. Now, I should probably actually play the game. So, I'm assuming no inputs have come in, so I can't type anything on my computer. Wish I could zoom in, read some of this stuff. Anyway, I guess if I'm Stanley, and Stanley doesn't have anything to do, he should go find someone in his office space to help him. Except he said that there were no people in his office.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Man, I can't find a trace of my coworkers. It's like that narrator said. Oh, door's closed. Guess I'm going this way. Can't jump. Can only move around. Not a trace of any co-workers at all. Maybe that's a good thing. We can have an office party. Just me. We can eat paper like a goat. That'll be our food. Beautiful. Alright. Meeting room. Sorry, the number's getting bigger or smaller? So, our room was 427. Okay, the numbers are getting smaller.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I guess I entered the door on my left. Is there anything down that way? I guess it's just another... Alright. Yes, sir, Mr. Narrator, sir. Yep, definitely getting smaller. So, hold on. It was... 416, 15. I wonder where 414 was. Maybe, probably doesn't matter. Maybe that was the other way, it was 414.
Yet there was
Meeting
not
room.
a single person here either.
Except this is the meeting room.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Alright. What are we doing? Legal. Termination Tuesdays. We're broke Wednesdays. Panicking floor meetings. So it seems like this this company ain't doing so hot. They have a whiteboard manager. Rip Franz. Okay. Rest in peace, Franz. I have a feeling most of this is just like, there's people at your company that you don't exactly know what they do. They just do something, and that's what I imagine these people are doing. Like, there's a whiteboard manager that just writes things on whiteboards. All right, so I'm speaking to the boss. There's a projector. Monetize free... No! Monetize free to play? Well, this game wasn't free to play, so I guess they did already monetize it. Quarterly pie chart profits. Cool, cool. Man, look at all this stuff. Profits. Gotta get all that money. Alright, boring. Stanley presses buttons. He doesn't care about money. He wants buttons. Let's go find our boss. Oh, whoa. I didn't actually think that would open. It just had a different... Well, he said to go to the boss's office, so... Well, it's a broom closet, whatever.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet,
Yep, okay.
but there was nothing here.
Aw,
So he
man.
turned around and got back on track.
Alright, Mr. Narrator, but like, what if I can ride this broom like a witch? That'd be pretty cool.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow. Just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Okay, sure. But like, you're saying it, it kind of makes me want to do it.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in
Okay,
the
sure,
broom
great.
closet.
Okay, I'm out.
He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way.
Maybe there
As
is.
it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Maybe there is something to do.
Are you really still in the broom
Okay,
closet?
okay, great.
Standing
I'm out,
around
I'm out.
doing nothing?
I'm out.
Why?
Okay, I'm
Please
out.
offer me some explanation. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yes, sir. Going upstairs. Not standing in the broom closet, because you told me to. Okay, so that sound... That means I'm okay. Interacting with the door. Ooh, man. I like your velvety upholstery. Is that what you call it? No. This would be upholstery. This is wallpaper. I want to go to the bathroom. Okay. Alright, okay, boss's office. Don't stand in the broom closet. No? Okay. Hey, this is an office if I ever saw one.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
Oh no.
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Uh-oh.
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Yeah, because Stanley could press every button for a while. There's a lot of combinations, so I could do that for eternity.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
Yep, that's me.
Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Exactly. So this painting looks really similar to the profile picture I used for Discord, which is kind of interesting.
2845.
Okay, narrator wants me to press 218. Do you say 2814? No, there's a 5 in there somewhere. No. Well, okay, 2284. No, okay.
Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad.
2845.
Statistical unlikelihood
there we
that this
go.
would ever result in a correct combination.
There we go.
If he knew that the combo was 2845,
I do. Okay.
it would be another story entirely.
Yep.
But no. This is what he was going to do instead.
I'm starting to realize that the narrator's pretty sassy. Well, I eventually got it. 3rd time's the charm. Alright, can I mess with the piano? Nope, okay. This does not look like it belongs in your boss's office. Ooh, very dark. Is this where I'm supposed to go? No, I think it ends over here. I cannot see anything, so I'm gonna go this way. This looks like the backstage of like Five Nights at Freddy's Pizzeria or something, and we're about to go meet Ennard or something, or Freddy's gonna rip out our my favorite loading screen. I told you, this is why I bought the game, so everything else is just filler.
Deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest,
Yeah, I don't have any
as though he
feet.
felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Will you answer it, Mr. Narrator Man? Are you my brain? Also, I don't have any feet. I'm so sad. I'm a feetless man. My foot is loose. Foot loose.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
You know, I really don't... I could escape. I don't know, man. I kinda... Narrator told me to. I'm kinda curious. Mind Control Facility. Alright. Show me what you got. Alright, boss, man. I'm gonna call him the boss. What should the boss's name be? Jimmy. I think I would have a boss named Jimmy. Alright. Alright, Jimmy, what are you hiding? Numbers, okay. I guess we'll press the light.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
Oh, I'm sure he did.
Did he have the strength to find out?
I have the strength to walk forward slowly. That's what I have the strength for. And then turn around. And then go forward. And then turn around. And then go forward. And then moonwalk. Alright. Security camera!
Now the monitors jumped to life.
Fired?
Their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers.
Uh-oh.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
But where am I? Is there like a security camera in this room? I guess not. Oh wait, hold on. 4427. That's me right there. Let me keep an eye on that one. Does that look like my office? I think it does. Yeah, it has the. I think it has the computer in it. Is this gonna ejector seat me out of the building?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated
My mind.
to accept it blindly?
You know, the guy that's narrating this sounds a lot like the narrator for the Grinch, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So I keep on thinking he's gonna rhyme like, the mind control facility. What should I do? Now I must talk to Mary Lou Who. You know? Can't press it twice. Alright, we're going this way. Now that looks like he would hypnotize me.
No. He refused to believe it.
I refuse.
He couldn't accept it.
I don't
His
accept
own
it.
Life in someone else's control?
Never.
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 It was unthinkable.
Unthinkable.
Wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Sounds like me. We delve deeper.
But here was the proof.
Uh-oh.
The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored
Home.
and commanded from this very
There's just a
place.
home button.
And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I'll dismantle it once and for all. So we're in a room, right? We came through here. And Narrator Man wants us to go and press the button. What else do we have? There seems to be upstairs. I guess we could get a better view of the button. See like the buttons over there. Okay, there's a 4. What happens if I press the 4? Nothing happens if I press the 4. Okay. I wish I could jump. I want to like jump around and hop on stuff. Okay, console disabled. This is we had Death Stranding, and now we have Stanley Parable. Truly the first Strand type game where you just walk. Because I am walking. Can I run? No, I cannot run. Oh, I can crouch. We're learning. So it seems I can either turn off the mind control device or mind control someone else. What would Stanley want? So Stanley's a button pusher. He's like, man, I don't want to be controlled. Would he control others? I don't think he would. I don't think Stanley would. Stanley wants to push buttons. So you know what? We're going to press this button right here. Can I? Oh, this was... Wait, so... I can't. I wasn't even supposed to... Oh. I seriously thought we were supposed to press that button. Okay, I guess we're supposed to go over here. Never mind. I guess this maybe does do what we need to do.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation,
My obligation.
to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
So I would turn it off. I did it. I saved the world.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Ooh, it's cold.
Was it over? Yes. He had won.
I won.
He had defeated the machine.
I defeated the machine.
Unshackled himself from someone else's command.
I did it.
Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
Where did my co-workers
How
go?
had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
How had I been
What
freed?
other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him.
True, it doesn't
For
matter.
it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Maybe the true buttons to press were the friends we made along the way.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin,
Ooh, I
the
feel
feeling
it.
of liberation, the
Ooh,
immense possibility of the new path before him.
possibilities.
This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
I'm happy. I won! I beat the whole game. Wow. Well, guys, it's been fun. We beat the game. I bet I could do a world record. But I have a feeling, actually, we're back in room 427. Maybe that means there's more to do.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Well, so I told you I have seen someone play this game before, way back when. Another thing that I remember is you're supposed to do different things each time to see what different endings you get. So this time, I guess, we'll do something different. But what to do different? I bet 420 would be somewhere to
Stanley
go.
went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
I hate Garfield. Garfield, are you the one behind it all along? All right, Jimmy. Jimmy is not the boss this time around. This time around, Garfield's the boss.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So, do I go to the right or the left? I guess I'll go right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room,
I'm a
and
bad
Stanley
boy.
knew it perfectly well.
I did.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I do. Actually, you know, Narrator, now that you mention it, that was my plan all along. To go to whatever room you just said. So is Stanley's last name Parable? Or is it just a story about Stanley? Probably just a story about Stanley. Ooh, comfy.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
But can I drink it all in?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room.
Oh, it is.
A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
It is. But you know, I wish I could sit on those beautiful chairs, but I cannot.
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Well, that's not good.
It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Well, then I guess I should probably leave.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Yes, sir. I'll go back to business.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
So this is where... Yeah, sure. Let's keep going. We'll come back, maybe.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
So now we're back on track. So we took a little detour, and now we're back on track. Nothing new here. I guess we'll keep going. I always get pushed by the door, and I'm confused by it. I'm like... The door is pushing me. The door is so strong.
Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
I really like looking at this coils of rope that are just so crisply a circle. So that's definitely a circle right there. Well, broom closet. It's nice knowing you.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I don't like Garfield. We're not going to Garfield's office. Or are we? Or are we not? Maybe this is...
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
the car garage.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken
In this
that
economy?
risk? All because his boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley.
What occurred to me?
Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
I am crazy.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Exactly! Why can't I see my
Doors
feet?
closed automatically behind him wherever he went.
I'm a robot.
And for that matter,
I'm a floating
these
robot.
rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating?
Ah.
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it.
What are the words?
I'm dreaming!
I'm dreaming, of course.
This is all a dream.
I see.
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer,
True.
an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Whoa! I'm flying.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared.
Yay!
It was so much fun.
This looks fun.
And Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all.
Am I
entered
taking
Stanley's
opium?
head.
Is that what he's
One,
doing?
he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
What's the question?
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
I mean,
Now the
that's
voice
a
was
conscience.
describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts.
is it just me or is the room tilted?
And when he thought it all
little bit.
very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility?
Well, then how did I just
for
see the
himself?
space and start floating?
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
That doesn't make. But I was
Now,
in
hearing the
space.
voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago?
Exactly.
How else would the voice explain all that?
Yeah, tell me.
This
Show me
voice
what
was
you
a
got.
part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it.
I'm
He
gonna
would
prove it.
prove that he was in control.
I
that
will.
this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin,
Oh
the
yeah.
press of the mattress on his back,
Oh, it feels so good.
the fresh air of a world outside this one.
That's the
Let me
stuff.
wake up, he thought to himself.
There's
I'm
no
through
place
with
like
this
home.
dream.
There's no place like
I
home.
wish it to be over.
There's no place like home.
Let me go back to my
I
job.
want to go back to my job.
Let me continue pushing
No, I
the
don't.
buttons.
No, I don't want to do that.
Please.
No, I don't want
It's
that.
all I want.
No, I want to go home.
I want my apartment and my wife
There we go.
and my job.
No,
All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been.
but Garfield's my
life
boss.
is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
I'm okay.
Stanley began screaming.
I'm in the same place I was before.
Wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss.
My name is Stanley.
Please, just someone tell me I'm
Someone tell me I'm real. I must be real.
Anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
And so it was. I am real.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Cool.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Turned and ran. So Stanley is crazy. Okay, sure. So we got one ending where Stanley is free of the Matrix, and another ending where Stanley is a crazy person.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
Well, that's different. It's not what you said the other 2 times. I'm gonna try every door. I'm gonna get somewhere. I'm gonna get out of here somewhere. One of these doors is gonna work. Why does this door not have any? Every other door has a number on it. This one does not.
Stanley clicked on literally every single door in the office.
That's
because
me.
he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
That's me. Let me in. Let me in.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So he tells me door on my left. Right? So last time I went to the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I did.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Except I don't. I think I'm gonna go to that red button I saw last time.
Wow. Yes, this room. But
Don't care.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
So I can either take the door on the left or go straight. I'm gonna go left.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
How about I press the button? Okay. Cool, cool, cool. The best part of the game.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Let's see where else I can go. I guess I gotta go this way.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Oh, okay. We're going right. Gotcha.
No,
Not-
not the right.
Not right?
Why would I have ever said it was to the right?
Okay,
What
yeah.
was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Gotcha. No problem. It's all good.
Now, let's see. We went down
Some
right,
chapstick.
left, down,
Take your
left,
time, take your time.
Right. Yep, okay, yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're
I've got
good.
it now.
We got
This
it.
story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Gotcha. Here we go. It's a generator, I think. Is this a generator? Alright, story. Here we go. We're gonna find the story. Oh, yep, here we are.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This
Oh,
is
not-
all a spoiler.
not yet?
Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Oh, okay, I'll look away.
Okay.
I'm not looking.
We just have to get back to...
I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I'm not
Who
looking.
am I kidding? It's all rubbish now.
No,
the
it's
whole
not.
story completely unusable.
Oh,
How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
fair enough.
And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay.
Fair enough.
From the top.
Fair enough. Alright, here we go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
How about this time I'll do exactly the same thing I did before. And see what happens. Because he's like, oh, restart, do what you're supposed to do.
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be...
Oh.
Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything
No.
when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No, I
Did you
didn't.
move the story
No,
somewhere? Or...
no.
Hold on.
That's not... I
Why
would...
am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
There we go.
It was right here just a minute ago.
Mm-hmm.
I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
Check inside your
Okay, then.
pocket.
It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Okay, so we have a lot of different options now. And... Okay, so there's 5 options. I'm gonna take this door because it's the door we're supposed to go down. Maybe that'll do something cool. See if I can find the meeting room, right? Meeting room. I'm pretty sure the meeting room is this way.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on.
No,
I can promise you there definitely was a story here before.
We'll find it.
Do we need to restart
No,
the game
we don't.
again?
We don't. I'll find it.
I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again.
There we go, yeah.
It's got to be better than this.
No, we'll find it.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
No,
Why
don't.
not?
No. Well, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Okay, here we go.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That was probably what happened. I probably just missed a memo. Yeah. Hate Mondays.
Okay,
Now there's no doors.
It's worse.
There's no doors.
I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
That's a good idea. No one's looking? Alright. What secrets do you hold, Magic Fern? None. So, we gotta find the story. Wonder where it is. Maybe it's in the door 420. What you smoking? Maybe it's in our off. Oh yeah, of course.
I knew we'd miss something.
Yeah.
The story. Here it comes.
Okay,
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
I'm pretty sure we just took like 5 lefts, which is impossible. Wait, hold on. So, all right. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Not exactly sure. I don't. Oh, and this is where. Okay, I'm gonna die here. This is where they take people to die.
Now this. Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
Sure.
I don't think so.
Maybe it can't.
I can't
no?
quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
I think so.
Do you remember, Stanley?
Yeah, we're all
Do you
good.
know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yes!
Congratulations!
Thank you.
You put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So,
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
Some people just have no class.
Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
No. Dude. Were these here the whole... I don't remember these cubbies. Alright, whatever.
All right, I've got a solution.
Okay.
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
This is literally the best day
Just follow
ever.
the line. How simple is that?
I'm so excited. I love lines.
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Okay. We're following the line. Following the line. Alright. Nope, no more distractions. I'm following the line. Nope, not getting distracted. Not getting distracted.
You see? The line knows where the story is.
Exactly.
It's over in this direction.
Okay.
Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Nope.
No?
Here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there?
That's true.
Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, Are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa.
So it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy, is
That
what
got
you're
a bit
saying.
weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know,
Dude, I'm just following the line.
I think what
Don't
we
even
need
worry.
right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
My thoughts exactly. Da-dum, da-dum, dum, da-da-dum, dum. That's my favorite number. Dum. This is literally my jam. I love this song. Hold on, I swear Am I crazy? Or was there a... I think I'm crazy. I'm just gonna keep going.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
This fern?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
I understand.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Alright, how do I take a screenshot? F12? Gotcha. I'm getting all angles. We're gonna get this angle. Okay. We're gonna get right here. Okay. We got it. Fern acquired. That was some loud music. It was pretty good. Just kind of loud though. What time is it? 11:50. 57 and 30 seconds. 11:57, 30 seconds.
Wait, what?
Wait a second. I think.
No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right?
No,
the
don't worry.
story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
We're gonna go this way. Hey!
No.
We
not
found
again.
it.
Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through,
Hey.
you... No, I can't
Don't-
take this anymore.
don't hate on the
Hell with
line.
it. Restart.
Nah, don't. Some people just hate on the line. Okay, so those are still there. Okay, so we got
You
this.
know what, Stanley?
No?
I say forget the adventure line.
Yeah.
What's it ever done for us?
Screw the
We're
adventure line.
intelligent people, right?
Heck
Why
yeah.
can't we make up our own story? Something exciting.
Yes.
Daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable.
Yeah.
Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Heck yeah. 4:37. Let's go.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do
Okay,
you
so
want
now
our
we're going in a
story to
circle
be?
because
Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
okay. I want there to be chocolate and peanut butter. Chocolate and peanut butter. That's like the floor of the world, okay? And then the whole sky is filled with like lightning that's on fire. Like, does that make sense? The lightning is green and on fire, okay? And we are a big we're a big chicken nugget. All right? Like a big one. Like, think Mr. Potato Head with like arms and legs sticking out, but it's a chicken nugget. And every so often, we're like jumping up into this because we're moving. We're moving on the chocolate and peanut butter, right? And then we're jumping up into the sky because we're so big. We're like jumping while we're moving, and we get like cooked by the lightning fire. It's like zapping us, okay? But then this is where it gets weird. All right, this is when it goes off the rails.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
Yeah, get him out of here.
No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Oh, wait, I'm not supposed to... Oh, I'm not looking at it. I'm not looking. No, I'm not looking. No. I'm not looking at the line. Yeah, go away. You better go away. Alright. This way. 2 doors.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Yay.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here.
Okay.
Just walk in circles for a minute.
Gotcha. What if I want to go this way?
So I know that each door has to lead somewhere.
Exactly.
Which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here.
So we need to go... we need to go to the...
that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin.
That's why I'm going in the wrong direction.
Starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
It's the right decision.
And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
It's the right one to do.
Another victory for logic.
Exactly.
Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
But we don't know what we're leaving behind. We don't know what we've left. But, anyway. Alright. Okay.
Oh, hold up. What's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again.
So you restart.
Am I just supposed to
forget about it.
Well, what if I don't want to forget?
I need to go...
My mind goes blank.
I need to play the story, but it's prevented.
On this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game.
I'm trapped.
I won't do it.
Well, I'll do it. No, I'm just kidding.
I won't do it.
Let me see.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean... did we do it? Did we break the cycle?
I won!
Whatever it is that made this schedule.
I won.
How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay.
I
guess now we just wait.
Yeah, let's just...
I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
I would say so.
I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination.
I think we're neither at the journey or the destination. I think we're at the beginning.
We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Okay, so I guess doing what the confusion ending wanted me to do was not the correct thing to do.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, so... let's think. I haven't... There's something with I saw a button that said 4 and 5 on it, so that could be something. I keep on saying yes, destroy the machine. I can say no. And I could also walk through the hallway. So I'll do the hallway one first.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah. It's a
The
really
lounge
nice
was
lounge.
sublime, a work of art.
It's a work of art.
What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace? Its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper.
Deeper.
Something darker.
I don't remember him saying any of that last time.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
So, I did that, gone down the stairs, done that thing. Let's go this way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay. So, cool. Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. Well, I mean, he told me. I mean... If the sign tells you to do something, you just gotta do it. No more lying, guys. No more lying. No lying. Can I just walk off? Oh, I can.
But in his eagerness to prove that
Okay.
he's in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley.
It'd be like that
Everyone
sometimes.
thinks you are very powerful.
I'm glad. Okay, so I killed myself.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room
So
to
I'll
check on
do
his
that
coworkers.
again.
He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
It is saying slightly different things. I'm noticing that.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I did know.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again.
Oh, man.
Then it came back, and lingered for a minute or two.
Yes.
Now it's only half there.
Oh.
Just a kind of, tingle.
A little so-so? A little so-so? Alright. Okay, so it seems every time you come to this room, you get like a different... That's cool.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
How about I don't do that?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
So maybe we'll go here. And not fall to our death.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
What if I go down here?
What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
Yeah,
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
I'm a bad boy.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Oh, sure.
Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important.
Alright.
Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay. Okay, there's a lot of branching paths I gotta remember. Okay, so we're angering him, and then I jumped off the I didn't actually think jumping off the platform would work. I did it. Okay, that was pretty cool. So I go where he wants me to go from there, stay on the floating platform. I'm also going to not listen to him, and I'm going to go to the blue door. That's a separate decision.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood.
Oh, okay.
Stanley walked through the red door.
I gotcha. Nope, I'm not going to do that.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Red. Okay. It's R-E-D, not B-L-U. Team Fortress. Gotcha. Okay, yep, go through the red door. But he he did say I might as well go through the red door.
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
Don't worry about it.
You see? There's nothing here.
Oh.
I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted? Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you?
Yeah.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did.
I'm sure
and
you did.
in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see.
It's orange.
Help me here, Stanley.
I
Help
like
elucidate
orange.
these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me.
Portals.
You've given me
I like
absolutely
portals.
nothing so
like,
far.
This looks a lot like
Tell you what.
Portal.
Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you
Okay.
can give me some feedback.
Sure, gotcha.
There we go. A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
He's gonna be so pissed. No!
Okay,
Damn it.
I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here.
I actually maybe it didn't matter which door I chose. I'll give it a 2.
Oh, well, now this is useful. You didn't like it, but you didn't totally hate it either. You enjoyed it, perhaps is the correct term. It didn't cause you excruciating pain. Big steps we've made here today, Stanley. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Interesting. Wow, that hurts. That hurts.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Leaderboard. Did I feel more competitive? I'm gonna give that one a 3.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting.
Yeah, let's go.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would
No,
you?
I wouldn't.
Perfect.
Go for
Let me
it.
boot it up.
Yeah, give me a shot.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger.
Okay.
You click the button to move him back to the right.
I see.
And if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game.
Okay.
All about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective?
Gotcha.
Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
I will.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or
No,
purely
I-
to spite me?
I think
because if it's the latter, well,
that
I
was
don't
a
know
really
what to
hard
do.
game.
I'm completely out of ideas.
That was a hard
I
game.
can't think of a single
That
thing
was
that
hard.
might improve the experience
Oh
for
my
me.
gosh.
I'm not even going to try.
Good.
I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game, just to ease the pain? Let's see. What do we have here?
Yeah, give me some. What do you got? Maybe
Yes,
some
this seems
some
like
Flappy
it'll work.
Bird.
Let's give it a shot. Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely
I don't think
nothing
I've
to
ever
do
seen this
with.
game before.
But is it enough?
Did he make
Tell me that,
this?
Stanley. Will it
Aw,
ever
this is
be
really
enough?
good.
Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose.
Is this
Watch
Pokemon?
This, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This
I think this
will
is
go
Pokemon.
Here. No, here. And then...
Oh man, I don't.
Let's see.
I wanna go
what
in your
does it need?
house.
Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes.
Ah.
It's complete.
This game is so
I
innovative.
made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
Well, this flower
But
is
you've
mine.
only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
No, I don't want to do that because like my flower. You guys, I mean, he's got this house, and you're not gonna hurt my feelings if you comment and say that his dirt house in Pokemon is better than my flower. All right, but like if you look at it objectively, if you look at it like, I don't know, compared to the red flower over there, I would say this yellow flower is better. But I get it. I'm not really even giving it a shot. I'll give it a shot, all right?
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Oh, of course, of course. Let's go mining. In Pokemon. I play Pokemon Go every day.
Oh my,
I
it looks like it's going to get a bit
Pokemon
dark.
Go.
Have you brought a light?
I play Pokemon Go every day. I play Pokemon Go. Found some Pokeballs. Okay, this is a stupid joke. It's obviously Minecraft. Yeah. Let's just go. I don't know what I'm yeah, it's Minecraft. Mushrooms.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Oh man, I was gonna get my victory royale. This is Portal. Yeah, this is the Portal music.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love
Aperture
it.
Science.
You
We do what we
trapped in a
must
glass
because we
box with
can.
no way out,
For the
listening to
good
me
of all
talk.
of us,
It's
the ones that are dead.
inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
We're taking this with us. So this is
It's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
companion cube.
Genius. No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty.
What?
I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of the...
Oh, hi. I guess I'm down here. Sorry about that. I took a little bit of a tumble. Where'd my music go? Maybe it didn't come down with me. Whoa, okay. I'm falling. Oh. Let's go here. Kind of spooky. Spooky, spooky. Gotta sweep, sweep, sweep. Yeah, this is like Baldi's basics. Wait a second. This looks like The Office, right? So these are the 2 doors that you can choose to go in. Maybe? It's just like some of the walls are missing? I don't know. Okay. Guess we're going this way. Thought I heard something. Hey, there's my office. Don't know what to do. Uh-oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his
Hell.
choice. And if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it.
I'm in purgatory.
He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way.
There's no other way.
Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back.
Oh, you'll be back?
The end will be here soon. Very soon.
Very soon.
I can wait.
I can wait. I get some bubble gum. Let me get some bubble gum. Nope. No bubble gum. I got some Hubba Bubba. Alright.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
Okay. So. This time. What did we say? Let's do the red door this time. We'll go through the red door.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool place.
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before.
I mean, if you say so.
Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room?
I think so.
I mean, truly, truly, deeply, madly love.
I'm swooning.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
How about I don't do that?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
I got no
patience. Are you
patience.
that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
It's
What?
true.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side.
Do it.
Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important.
I'm listening.
Stanley walked through the red door.
And now I will.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time?
I believe it.
The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now.
Yeah, in circles.
Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
It hurts.
I wanted to stop.
Okay.
I would We would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
Okay.
And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
I think it's like a loop, so I'll just go through this one. Alright. I took the red pill.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
I don't know.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
It's great.
If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
I feel happy. I feel you. I feel a connection. Something interesting, when I click the mouse button, like I'm clicking right now, you hear like I'm not clicking it right now, now I'm gonna click it. It sounds like I'm pressing buttons on a computer, right? So maybe there could be a theory that I'm just on my computer this whole time. So I guess I'm getting a psychedelic light show. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. But what if we went this way?
No, wait. Where are you going?
Okay, fine. I'll go back.
Right. Where were we?
But then again, I do kind of... Yeah, I'm gonna go this way.
Oh no! Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
I'll be careful. I'll be careful, okay? I'm gonna be careful.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
I'll be careful. I'm strafing, all right? Oh, does it want me to jump off? I'll go back. I don't want to hurt myself. That's not okay. Okay, Mr. Narrator, I'll go back. Just for you. Just for you. I'll go back. Hey, look at this.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
Okay. I got you. I got you. I got you. I'm gonna leave you guys here for a little bit. I'm gonna go grab a snack while we're looking at this psychedelic light show. Tell me if anything happens. Better tell me. I'm getting some food. Alright. You guys ever seen a llama rama bar? So it's like one of those chewy dips great Quaker granola bars. It's got a llama on it. Yeah. And it's got these little like chocolate like M&M looking things in it. It's like they're pretty good. It's pretty good. So what's going on? pretty pretty. I think I'm gonna read the Stanley Parable while we're here. Oh. There's it's blank. I didn't write anything. I did write this on the back though. I wrote Whack Books Incorporated. That's what I wrote on the back. I guess I could write something in here while I'm sitting here. Alright, let's go. Once upon a time, a man named Stanley went to work. He had a boss named Jimmy or Garfield, depending on if it was a Monday or not. What else happened? Oh yeah, there's this weird voice in my head telling me I'm stupid, and he sounds kind of foreign. You know, like, he kind of sounds, it sounds like British, almost, a little bit. He reminds me of Wheatley, just a little bit. Anyways, this dude told me not to kill myself, but it'd be kinda interesting to see what happens. And I'm probably annoying the 2, maybe 3 people that are still watching this and haven't skipped forward. Now I'm going to the next page. So I got that down so far. I'm going to the next page. Now I'm going to write every word in the English language. There's a lot of words. I'm going to start with Aaron, albatross, maybe, oh, I missed one. I missed acorn. Hold on, let me erase that. Okay, here we go. Aaron, acorn, now albatross, Antarctica. Okay, we're done. I'm not gonna do this anymore. Let's play the game. All right. Now.
No! What did we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here. You heard me before, didn't you? You will die! What about this isn't getting through to you?
Okay. Okay. He's talking me from the brink. He's talking me from the brink. I'll go back. I'll go back. Wait. Okay, no. Okay, no, I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm really gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. This is pretty high. No, I'm gonna do it. It's pretty high. I'm gonna be careful. I'll be careful. I'll be slow. I'll be slow.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
I'm just gonna look. I'm just gonna look. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna look. Okay? I mean, doesn't look too bad. I could probably survive a fall from this high, right? Let me just look a little closer. Yeah, I think I could do this. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's go. Let's go.
No!
Oh, I was right.
Thank God. You lived. You had me worried there for a moment.
I'm sorry.
Now, can we please get... No. No, what are you doing, Stanley?
I'm just looking.
Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
360 no scope.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
I mean...
You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
I mean, I'm breaking my
situation
ankles.
correctly.
If we play some basketball, maybe I can break your ankles.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
I can't kick anymore. I've broken my leg in 3 places.
But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
I choose love.
Is it over?
Oof.
It's going to restart, isn't it?
Oof.
I'm going back.
Okay. Don't choose suicide. Let suicide choose you, and then say no. Wink, wink. Not this. I'm canceling the wink. No winks. Don't do that.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, of course. No, I'm not gonna do that.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Okay.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
It's such a nice looking place.
The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too majestic.
Ooh.
Like a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger version of this exact room. It all made Stanley uncomfortable, and he started to bleed a little. This made him smile.
I'm bleeding?
At last, proof that he was human.
I'm glad.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
This time we're gonna go across the void.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
I don't have any feet.
I'm not sure
I've broken them
I
4
really
times.
am. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Uh-oh.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please,
My boss?
Stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Her?
This is it, Stanley.
Uh-oh.
Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
My mother? My grandma? My wife? Uh-oh.
That's her, Stanley.
No, let me out.
You need
Let me
to
out.
be the one to do this.
My ex.
To reach out to her.
No. No.
If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness.
I did not.
Stanley, did you just unplug
I
the
did.
phone?
I didn't actually think that would
No,
work.
That wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
I didn't.
You actually chose incorrectly.
Oh.
I didn't even know that was possible.
I.
Let me double check.
Yeah, I just was like, wonder what would happen if I
It's
tried
definitely
to.
here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
Oh,
How is that even possible?
I'm sorry.
None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it.
What happened?
How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley.
What?
You're a real person.
He knows.
I can't believe I was so mistaken.
I'm
This
sorry.
is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices.
I'm sorry.
And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
Okay.
Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Yes, sir. Okay, here we go.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person.
Okay.
But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous.
Okay.
For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has
Okay.
a choice.
Stephen.
He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations.
Yeah.
Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house.
I like that option.
Which choice would you make?
The second one.
Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real.
Okay.
Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot
Slap
continue
him.
talking.
Slap
Turn
him.
to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30?
My
I'm
goodness,
supposed to be
is it
having
4:30?
a
I'm
back
supposed to
sack
be
and
having
crack."
a back sack and crack. Okay. All right.
Excellent.
Oh, I didn't have time.
Making choices
Okay.
on a regular basis is the best part to a
Is
healthy
he trying
decision-making
to-
process. Most medical professionals
I
recommend
think the
making at least
alligator's
8
trying to
choices
eat
per
his
day.
his
Do you make more
tie.
than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your
tie.
choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant.
That's
and
not
the
nice.
feeling should subside.
Oh, that's nice.
At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material
Okay.
covered in this video.
I'm good at exercise. I'll do jumping jacks.
Ah, welcome back. You may
Oh,
have
we're-
noticed
okay, never
that
mind.
this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
Okay.
But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making,
Okay.
we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been.
Okay.
This way, please.
Okay, so I'm... Okay. Okay, I'm backtracking. Okay, here we go.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay, guess we're gonna fix a choice I made. Wonder what choice he thinks was the worst one I made.
almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Okay.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Gotcha.
All right.
Gotcha.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that?
I'm sorry.
Quickly, hurry back in the other direction.
Okay.
Perhaps we're not too late.
I think I did the L thing where you're like, which hand is the left one? And because I'm just stupid, I went the wrong way. Okay. I think I left my wallet back here though, so I'm just making. Okay, I got it. We're all good. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, this is not
ruined.
good.
I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story,
Grr.
you've destroyed my work.
I'm sorry.
Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. What am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do?
What do I do?
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
No.
I have to.
No.
I have to.
No, you don't. Got some funky music though. It's kind of funky. Uh-oh.
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You.
Me.
Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
I'm sorry.
What, did you think that would be funny?
Yeah, it was
just had
kinda
to
funny.
see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
I'm sorry.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Okay, you don't have to curse at
That
me.
thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you?
You don't have
You're
to
a
shout at me.
child.
Child, I'll have you know.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility.
Oh, really?
You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. I'm gonna take the door on the left. Oh, whoops, I didn't.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley
He's
would.
not letting me choose.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
I got
All
this.
right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, the door pushed me.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay.
That means choosing
Okay.
responsibly
Okay.
and always putting the
I will.
story
I will.
first.
I will.
I'm
I
quite
will.
sure you'll be up to the task.
I am.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Gotcha.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Guys, I'm actually gonna trick him. I'm gonna go in the door on the right. Got him.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. hoping he might find an answer there.
Interesting.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Guess I'm not going that way. I don't think it was green last time.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode.
I got it.
He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week.
Open salami. Open
Was this the code to open
salami.
the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Open salami. Open salami. Okay. What was the code he said? I don't know.
Stanley spoke the code. Light Shark 115.
Light Shark
He spoke
115.
it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Light Shark 115. Light Shark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver.
Okay, what if
Otherwise we can't get
I'll
on with
type
the
it
story.
in.
This is a
Light
crucial step.
Shark 115. Enter. Okay, it didn't work.
Okay, fine, you're not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing.
I am
for your
limited
respect.
by
the kind of
the
respect
world.
Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
I'm a big boy.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You can't be wrong.
Stanley!
I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay.
Looks like it's standing still, right? A little bit.
You need time to decide.
Oh, I got it.
Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Take the red pill. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
Okay. What? Did I do something? Okay. Maybe I did? Hold on.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Maybe I was supposed to do something with that computer. I just messed it up. If I did, I'm sorry. It received some form of input, I guess.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So you could see the lights. Okay. What have I not seen? I didn't take the phone. I haven't tried taking the phone. And I haven't tried doing the correct path, but then saying no to it. So I'll try the phone. No. Yeah, I'll try the phone.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. And here it was, the lounge. What a room, Stanley thought to himself.
It's a pretty nice
What
room. It's a nice room. It's a nice room.
This is what Stanley thought. What a room.
What a room.
What a room.
What a room. What a room.
What a room.
What a room.
Va-va-voom.
Va-va-voom.
What a room.
What a room. What a room.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the
a lot of
first open
papers.
door on his left.
A lot of papers on the ground. Alright, let's check out this telephone.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
So what's down
Look, Stanley,
there?
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has
There's a
been
door
about
down there,
nothing but you.
Probably die
all this
landing on the truck.
time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For her.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley.
My wife. Or someone, who knows.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come
got
in
this,
and
boys.
tell me all about...
You're damn.
Ah! That's not my wife.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
Yes.
They want to commit their life to you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Nope.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Well, that's not good. Okay, yes, sir.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Uh-oh. 5.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing
pressed
of
5
him.
on my
And every
keyboard.
button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
That's kind of scary. Okay. I'll press V. Just the way Stanley did. He goes like boop, boop, boop. So I'll press it. V.
Look at him there, pushing buttons.
Did something-
doing exactly what he's told to do.
Something just happened in the room.
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work.
Okay.
One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I did. 7. Boop. Boop.
But in his mind,
Didn't want me to press on the numbpad.
in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures.
Ooh.
From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown.
Whee!
Fantastic discoveries of new lands.
It was pretty great.
Wonderful.
It was
And
right.
each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
I don't want to watch the TV. Where's the TV? Okay, there's the TV. F.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
Okay, so
First,
stuff
he
is...
imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either.
I'm just crazy.
At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
All right, here we go.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head, he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end.
So my
that he
house
might
is changing
always
more and
feel
more
this
into my
free.
office.
Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
I love you, wife.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me.
Oh.
He won't stop.
Why won't he?
Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Okay. Hands off. I'm hands off. Chew some bubble gum. I won't press the button. I'll prove you wrong. Alright, I'll play your game. Q.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I
Stanley sure does press some buttons, doesn't he?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
So, that was an ending. I think the paper thing, I could have done something else there, but I did that route instead.
And constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
There was the awaiting input thing. There isn't now. So...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'll just go for it.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office hoping he might find an answer there.
So they're not going to let me go to the broom closet anymore.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
So, I haven't gone downstairs. I haven't done the escape route, and I haven't pressed no. So, let's do downstairs. No, I have done downstairs, haven't I? I feel like I have. I got bubblegum in my mouth now. I didn't think that was gonna open. That didn't open to me before. Oh, I seriously did. I just clicked it. I didn't think it would actually work. Guess we're going up. Is he talking? I think the narrator is dancing, like listening to the music. One day I wanted to go to the mall, but I wanted Cheetos instead. I got some pork roast, and then I had some Cheez-Its with you. You ate Cheez-Its with me, and then we had some pot pie. So, is the joke that you're just never gonna go anywhere?
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks. Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any man to take. He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor, he lay prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could it mean? Was it a sign of hope for Stanley's future? Alas, it was not. For although this keypad guarded the terrible secret of Stanley's past, it had been assigned a 4-digit code so devious and so random that no man could ever hope to guess it. 2845. Statistically, nearly impossible to guess blindly, ever. Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. Yet incredibly,
I got it.
by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Here we go. What could it mean now? Do 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 do. What could it mean now?
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Nope, I don't do
Mind
that.
Control Facility.
I actually escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
That's not good.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward.
That's true.
And willingly confront his death.
Very true. I'm gonna die. Time to die. Death. Uh-oh.
As the machine
Freddy.
whirled into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
Well, this is not good.
Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
No.
Stanley.
Okay. If I can't see it, it doesn't happen.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body,
That's not good.
killing him instantly.
Uh-oh.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
No, I did go this way. So I've been everywhere. Okay. Well, I'm done.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No.
Two peas in a
perhaps not.
pod.
Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
I'll close my eyes.
Listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time
Sometimes time wins. Sometimes times win. I guess it really does want me to quit. Then I will oblige.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Where could they be? I wanna just see if I keep resetting the computers.
All of his co-workers
If I
were
can-
gone. What could it mean?
If I can get that.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There was a computer that had the input code thing on it. I guess I just.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, let's go do.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
We're being quiet. We're being silent. Or are we being loud? Are we talking?
Stepping into his manager's office,
Let's just
Stanley
go ahead and
was
enter
once
the
again
code.
stunned
2,
to discover not an
8, 4,
indication of any
5.
human life. What? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story
such a
as
rush.
quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Yeah, maybe the narrator
That
should be
kind of
quiet.
anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Circle of life. It moves and flows.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Here I go. Alright, so. Down.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
You got it, man.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Television screens.
What horrible secret did this place hold?
What
Stanley
horrible
thought to
secrets
himself.
does this place
Did he
hold?
have the strength to find out?
I do have the strength to find out. Boop.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
How could
Stanley's
it?
co-workers.
Impossible.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
No.
And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Freedom means everything. I'm proud to be an American.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Probably.
No. He refused to believe it.
He refused.
He couldn't accept it.
He couldn't.
His own life in someone else's control?
Never.
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 It was unthinkable.
Unthinkable.
Wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Was it even possible?
No.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yep.
But here was the proof, the heart of the operation.
Maybe I'm supposed to do it in reverse order. Alright. We'll say on.
And when at last he found the source of the room... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. turn the controls off,
Maybe
and
I
leave.
press this now?
If you want to throw
No?
my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode,
Well, that's not good.
eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley?
Yeah, it's fun.
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now.
Okay,
Shape it to
okay,
your
I see.
heart's desire.
So it says 2.
Oh, this is much better than what I had
So
in
it says
mind.
2.
What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me,
I don't get it.
where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them.
That's not good.
I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
That's really not nice.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp.
Why would you do
I have to
that?
say this, though.
You
this
wanted me to be a
version of
burnt
events
chicken
has been
nugget?
rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
Okay.
My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much.
Maybe I press 5 now?
You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is
I
it
don't
that
know
you
what
have
the
no
code
idea
is.
where you're going?
I don't know what the
What
code
you're supposed
is.
to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off?
Yeah,
Running from button to
I mean,
button,
it says 2.
screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something
Yeah,
here will
that's
save me.
he's literally talking about what I'm
Do you
doing.
think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Okay, that did something. I can press.
You're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for
Okay.
every moment that you're powerless.
Yellow?
To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You
I don't get
wanted
it.
to control
I don't
this
get it.
world,
I don't get it.
but I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. And 30 seconds until
He's
it's
right. I'm struggling.
no ending here, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life?
I'm-
Or will
I'm-
you let
I'm-
go
I'm-
peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same.
I'm
to
running
me.
away. I'm
All
running away.
part of the
I'm just gonna
journey.
run. I'm running.
And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable
running.
life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever up.
Well, I definitely did not know what I was supposed to do there. And I definitely screwed up. Alright, so I'm going to do some more of the endings that I didn't do the last time. So I did most of the ones that I could figure out by myself, but I figured we'd try some of the endings out that maybe my small little brain couldn't figure out. So the first one we're gonna do is the computer ones.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
So the one where
Stanley decided to go to the
Sorry.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
okay,
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
okay. So there was one where I was trying to input stuff into the monitors, and I couldn't figure out where the next monitor was because I figured I had to input a certain amount. So I know where we need to go now. But before I do that, I saw an achievement on Steam that said click door 435 times, so I'm gonna do that.
Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement?
Yeah,
Click
I
a
am.
door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth?
Yeah.
No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks.
Yeah?
Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times.
Ooh.
I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Okay, I'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause.
I see.
Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
50 clicks, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm trying to keep going.
No,
Nope.
I'm still not feeling it.
Not 50?
I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward
I think
for
this guy's
valiant
greedy.
effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley.
He's greedy.
I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. Okay. $20 into 417. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437. Okay, that would be back here. By the way, I have no clue what's happening. I just I saw that there was an achievement. How do I get to 437? 437. Oh, there it is. Okay. A couple times?
Excellent.
Okay.
I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415. 10 clicks or so. Okay. This is interesting. I'm being led on a wild goose chase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Now, back to door number 437.
437. We're back. We're going back. We got this. I wish Stanley could run. He's a very polite person.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know,
No running
the
in the
copy
halls.
machine.
The copy machine. Here?
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
I think so too. I think there's a bond forming between us and the narrator that we previously didn't have.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
On the desk. Like that?
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416. 416. We got this. Come on. Speedrun time. 416. Couple clicks.
We've almost got it!
Almost?
Now the copy machine, do that one again!
Okay, I'm going. Where's the copy machine? Maybe there's other room? I think I need to go back further. Copy machine. Here we go.
Finish it off, Stanley!
Oh, one more?
5 clicks on door 430!
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh,
That was
you really
right.
earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks.
I mean-
Really now, what were you thinking?
In the end, it was 5 clicks that got me the achievement, so. Alright, back to what we were supposed to be doing. The achievements for this game are really funny. There's one that's like, don't play Stanley Parable for 5 years. Don't play Stanley Parable for the entirety of a Tuesday. So you just have to leave the game running all Tuesday, I guess. What's for some? I don't remember all the other ones, but they're pretty funny. I might do 1 or 2 of them. Okay, what were we doing? Okay, so for the monitors, I need to go to the boss's office because apparently the boss has a monitor.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yep. Yes, sir. The meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Get Chris out of the broom closet. So maybe there's something in the broom closet. I know it's like locked. Oh wait, no. It's not locked anymore. Maybe because I quit the game and opened it back up again? That might be what it is. Because like I ended my other recording.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
So maybe I need to get Chris out of the closet or something for one of the endings. Okay. Alright.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded...
I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. It was not that I went to... What the heck is going on? Okay, so I was trying to restart the game because I accidentally went too far. I wasn't supposed to go into the boss's office. I was supposed to be in the room before it, but now I am somewhere else entirely.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And this is a completely different map. I have no clue what's going on here. I must have started something else on accident.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Welcome to the whiteboard ending. Okay. I guess I got an ending on accident. That's funny. I was trying to do something else and I got this one. I guess I'll go in here. Welcome to the whiteboard ending. Okay. Maybe there's gonna be a bunch of whiteboards that attack me? I don't know. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So I'm in a I guess I'll go left? So if I'm in the whiteboard ending, I know that there's a whiteboard this way. Yeah, there's whiteboards.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Maybe I got the ending? I don't know. I guess I'll just keep going.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I'll just keep going. Okay, so this is where the thing is. But it's not there. Maybe because I'm in a different ending? I don't know.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it have known this?
So I checked real quick, and the whiteboard thing that we just did was just like a random ending you can get where it's just...
Stanley just sat around twiddling.
Okay, I'm sorry, I just want to talk. Randomly, whenever you restart the game, sometimes you can get into that room, and it's the whiteboard ending. So I did it. I guess that was something I accidentally did. Now, I'm going to begin the game again. And I'm here again. So...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let me just restart it again. Am I just going to keep getting it? No, okay. I just apparently got lucky I got really lucky 2 times in a row. Alright, so...
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes?
Days.
Centuries?
Centuries.
Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Okay, so since I restarted the game, it restarted the input thing. So that's 1. Alright, so that's 1.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like?
The end is never the
It
end
was
is never the
computer,
end is
perhaps.
never the end.
And a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
The end is never the end is never the end is never the end. Alright, there we go. Got the second one. That's a cool Easter egg. That's what it says whenever you're loading the game. The end is never the end is never the end. Okay, now... Is it darker in here? It looks darker. Where are we now?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
This place is giving me the weirds. Is this a separate? I'm confused. If you saw a break there, it was because I was I paused it for a second. I didn't like splice in something. I paused it. I am getting weird office map layouts apparently.
Yet there was not a single person here.
So now I need to go.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping it coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
So I go into here. And I check this computer. There we go. All right. Cool. Now I restart. What?
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
What?
What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will
I swear,
break me.
I'm trying to get...
Here I can be happy forever.
Oh my
I will
god.
be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come.
Okay.
Eventually, someday, they would arrive.
Okay.
Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
This game is melting my mind. So I'm trying to get one ending, and the game is like, but what if you got a different ending? Okay. So, now I'm gonna...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Why isn't it letting me do it?
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference.
Okay.
Nor did it advance the story in any way.
Okay. So, finally, we've touched the 4th computer. Restart the game. And now, on my computer... Okay, this whiteboard ending must not be rare because I just got it like 3 times. Alright. There we go. I think I did it. I'm in heaven. How do I push the buttons? It's a lot of buttons. I think we're just in a room. Whoa, what was that? I think that's the thing. We went to heaven and there were buttons. Fair enough. All right. Okay. Okay, so we could do it again if we wanted to. I don't really want to do that. Okay, let's see what other endings we can get. Okay, it seems like there's an ending if we
What could it mean?
go into the boss's
Stanley
office.
decided to go to the meeting room.
And we try to,
Perhaps he
like,
had simply missed
get
a memo.
out of the boss's office. Like, if we get
When
in there and
Stanley
we try to
came
get
to a
out.
set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
So the broom closet thing, just checked. We already did that. It was whenever he boarded up the broom closet, that was the ending. Cool. So we'll go up here.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
So there's a door we need to enter and leave. So, like,
The moment he entered his manager's
Damn it.
office, Stanley froze in his tracks.
so apparently we need to, like, get in and... Someone calling me?
Good morning. Thank you for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Cool.
We are confirming your shipment of 1,327 cardboard boxes to your place of work.
Yeah.
Can you verify that this is correct?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Your order will arrive shortly. Thank you again for contacting the Future Happiness Foundation.
Cool. So we're gonna get some cardboard boxes. That's cool. Was not expecting that. I guess maybe we'll get some boxes. I feel like I just heard something.
When Stanley came to a set
Alright,
of 2
so-
open doors, he entered the door on his left.
So we're gonna go back up here. Gonna go through the door.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
So, this door. I need to... Yes, I did it. Okay, so we got back to the doors, and now this is when the ending starts. Cool. I didn't. All I do is look at how to initiate it. So now I get to do this. All right. So doors are still open. We'll go down. Wonder what happens if I go down there. The door is closed. Will not let me go through there. Okay. Guess I'm going this way. Ooh, the projector is turned off. Or were they're some kind of synergizing stuff? Wonder what this business does. Maybe they make cardboard boxes. That's what it seems like. Door's closed. We're being led back to my office, maybe? Was that always like that? I'll have to check next time. I guess I go through here. Oh, cool. You are now leaving. Oh, I'm leaving, apparently. Ooh, elevator. Escape pod bay. Oh, so I'm... That's where I usually... There's the printer right there. Next time I'll have to see if I see 7x4. Okay, so I'm going this way. Do I have to climb up all those stairs? 755. No, that's the exact same floor I was just on. Okay. So I have to get to 760, right? It's almost kind of strange not having the narrator talk in my ear anymore. I'm like, please tell me that I'm doing something correct. And it is very dark. So, three more stories. It's like just almost pitch black here. 758 bottles of, what do I want bottles of? Cheese Whiz on the wall, 758 bottles of Cheese Whiz. You take one down, pass it around, spray it in your mouth till the cheese comes out. 759 bottles of Cheese Whiz on the wall, 759 bottles of Cheese Whiz. Escape pod launch bay. What does it say? Something, the escape pod will initiate relay at once, triggering, cannot be disabled or paused. So this is like a, you do it, you're doing it for sure. I'm walking backwards because I don't exactly know where I'm going. Door's getting very small. Oh, there we go. There's something I'm following. Oh. Something happened. Oh, okay. I apparently escaped. I think that was maybe the ending. Alright. Alright, there seems to be one.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So I need to get on.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh. I need to somehow get out of... I need to get through this window, apparently. Oh. Okay. I guess I got through the window.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along.
Yay!
He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary.
You're very
into
smart,
the nature
game.
of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
Very smart.
Now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
Yeah. I'm gonna walk
Okay,
around.
I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yeah, I think it's pretty funny.
Ah, then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer?
Probably.
Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option?
I think I am
Clearly,
actually going to do
this whole
that.
gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one.
I haven't done
So,
that, no.
what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones.
Yay!
Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not.
Oh.
In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky.
Oh.
Well now, I've built up the other option so much
Yeah.
that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Yes. No. Okay, so I guess I got that. I gotta restart the game. And he's hyped it up so much, I just gotta see what the other option is.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I don't know if that's like supposed to be really hard, but I guess I'm pretty good at doing it.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map.
Probably.
Until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's
Part
design.
of the game's design.
He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure.
You're such a smart
and its
game.
examination
I'm
of
so
structural
proud of you.
narrative
I'm so
tropes.
proud of you.
So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
I think it's pretty
Why
great.
don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
Oh, this white screen,
Okay,
it's just
I'm
so
over it
great.
now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yeah, I'm pretty sick of it.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game
No,
any old
not
time
gonna do
you
that.
want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many more, all of them are appropriate.
He's so
I'm enjoying what seems to be an
self-deprecating.
internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
All right, go for it. Go for it, kid. See if you can annoy me.
There once was a man named Stanley,
Stanley.
who people considered so manly.
Manly.
But the truth must be told.
Told.
He was not very old.
Not old.
And was quite particularly gangly.
Gangly.
What Stanley liked most was buttons.
Buttons? Poop,
He
poop.
pushed them like some kind of glutton.
Oh, yummy, yummy.
Did it all day in a meaningful way.
Meaningful.
But his brain had long ceased to function.
It's true.
Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible.
Terrible.
And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable.
Yes.
You too will become quite unbearable.
Unbearable. All right. Is he just gonna play it for infinity, or is he doing like a? It kind of sounds like the song where it's like, be kind to your web-footed friends, 'cause they could be somebody's mother. Be kind to your friends in the swamp, for the weather is very, very dumb. Alright. I think we did it. That was cool. I think we basically did everything in the game. I don't think there's much anything else to do. There's one or two more endings. The other endings are where you like go into the Steam console command and you enter like cheats or something and it does something, but it's not. I looked at it. I didn't look at it, but like I read what it is and it's not super crazy. And then the other one is where you have to like. So you have to play the. Do you remember the baby game? Where you have to like save the baby from the fire. If you actually do it for 4 hours, it does something. That was it. I think other than that, we did everything in the game. The only thing left is a secret that I saw where you...
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
That'd be pretty cool. Apparently, if you type in face punch, it does something. There we go. It makes every single texture in the game look like this. That's kind of interesting, right? I kind of like this. This is kind of funny. Even the fern. I bet if you like try to boundary break, you could probably find some secret stuff too. Like if you tried to get through this wall, there might be something through that door maybe. Oh, the poor little clock. I think the only, if you can even call it an ending, I don't want, well, it doesn't matter. This is actually faster.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided when Stanley came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
I think there's
well.
one more that we
Perhaps
technically
he wanted
didn't
to stop
do.
by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all.
Yeah.
Just to spend a few... But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
So if we go through here, so we did, hold on.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
So we did it where we just jump right off. But if we get onto this, and
Look, Stanley,
then
I think
jump
perhaps
off,
we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
you get something different.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
I want to see if I can land on
I
that truck
realize that
down there.
investing your trust in someone else can be... But
Nope.
in his eagerness
Okay.
to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I'm glad. I'm glad you do. Alright. So I think that's Stanley Parable. We did everything in the game. I thought this was really cool. And right after this, I will play... the next game that we'll try to play is made by the same people. What is it called? I got, so whenever I got Stanley Parable, I also got this game. It's called The Beginner's Guide. I've never played The Beginner's Guide. I know nothing about it other than it's made by the same people. So I think that will be pretty cool to try out right after this. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry that I was blundering around and acting like a fool. But, yeah. Thanks for going on this journey with me.